welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make chicken dim sum or chicken momo, and the ingredients I'll be using will be chicken, ginger, onion, garlic, a few spices as well, and I will show you step by step as to what we need for this dish, and I will be putting the ingredients in the description box below. Kindly stay tuned. The first step is that I'll be boiling the chicken in half of this pot with water. So I'll just put the chicken in. So I have the skin on the chicken, but if you want, you can definitely take the skin off. And also I will be adding crushed ginger and garlic, so that the smell will be a little bit better than just not putting it. So we will wait till it gets cooked. And while waiting for the chicken to be cooked, what I'm going to do is I'll be making the dough, and I'll be using all-purpose flour. 2 cups. So this will make about 30 to 40 dim sums or momos. Again, it all depends on the size that you want. And in this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a teaspoon of oil, and I'll be also adding a couple of pinch of sodium bicarbonate, that's edible soda. Mix it properly like this. You can use either hot water or even lukewarm water is definitely good. It all depends on how long you need the flour that's gonna make the dough soft or hard. So I'll be using lukewarm water and pour a little bit slowly. Mix it like this. It's best to use your hand to make the dough. So make sure that your hand is really clean, wash them very well, and then start kneading the dough like this. Now that I've kneaded the dough like this, I'll cover it with a cloth and set it maybe for about 10-15 minutes. Keep it like this. Now that we're done kneading the dough, let's check on our chicken. And when I poke the fork into the meat, I can feel that it's already soft, so it means it's already cooked. So what we'll do is we'll turn the heat off and take the chicken out, and whatever stock that remains, you can use it as a soup, because we've already added ginger and garlic, so you can use it as soup or broth or anything that you want. You don't have to throw it away, because the chicken was cleaned before I cooked it. So we will cool it for a bit, and we'll shred the meat apart. And while we're waiting for the chicken to be cooled down, there is one more vegetable that I'll be adding for this dim sum, is this cabbage. So now that the chicken has cooled down, you can use your hand to shred it. And you might be thinking, oh, why is she not using the breast and other parts of the chicken? Because they say nearest to the bone is the sweetest meat. So that's why I always like to choose the meat which is close to the bones, especially for chicken. So that's the reason why I'm choosing this part. So just rip it off like this, because anyways you'll be chopping them into small pieces again. Now that the chicken is shredded into pieces, what I'll do is I'll not mince it, but I'll just chop it a little bit into smaller pieces, because I like to feel the chunk when I bite into the dim sum. So that's the reason why. It's all up to you if you want to mince it. It's now time for us to prepare the filling for the dim sum. So what I'll do is I will put the heat on to medium high and wait till the pan is hot. Now that the pan is hot, I'll be using about a couple of tablespoons to prepare the filling. You don't need to wait till it's too hot. Lower the heat, and the first thing we'll do is the chicken. And in the meanwhile, while cooking, I will add black pepper so it smells perfect and has a perfect aroma when you bite into the dim sum. That's what we want. Oh, it smells perfect. And put the lid back on. Cook for another minute. After about a minute, just open and then flip the sides again. We are done with the filling. Now it's time for us to prepare the dough. For us to make the balls, it's quite soft now. Can you feel it? So keep making the balls. So now that we've made all the balls here to make the dough, yeah, I made about 22 of them. Again, like I said, it all depends on how big or small you want. So for me, I want a little bit bigger, a little bit. So let's start rolling it. I have my pin ready here. So press on the side. Didn't turn out too round. Take off the extra flour. So what I'll do is immediately I will make the shape. See? And what I'll do is I'll be using, this is the only steamer that I have, so I'll brush it with oil before I put the dim sums all over and place it here like this and put a little bit of oil on top like this. Continue the process. Now that the water has started boiling, as you can see here, inside it goes. Put the lid back on and wait for 15 to 20 minutes. While I wait for 20 minutes for the first batch, I'm going to roast chilies and tomato because I'll be using this for the dip for the dim sum. So what I'll do is I'll just break it a bit and let it roast. Just make a little bit of hole, because if you don't, then once it starts roasting, it's going to burst and it will dirty the whole kitchen, because I've tried that many years ago. So it's not a good idea. So I just make a bit of an opening on the chili here. That way it has space to breathe. And then the tomato we put here in the middle. And let's wait until all the sides are burned, and you have to keep changing the sides for the chilies, because if not you would have only one side roasted and the rest not. So let's keep that way. So once I crush the all the ingredients together, which is the garlic, the green chili, and the tomatoes, I added a little bit of salt, a pinch of MSG, as well as the chili oil from my pickle, chili pickle. So this is how it turns out, and I'm going to use this for a dip, for the dim sum dip. It's now been 20 minutes, so let's have a look at our first batch. Wow, so let's take it out. See? And let's open it and see how it is. Let's have a look. Wow, see? Here. You can see? It's all soft. All the dough is soft. See? That's how easy it is to make at home. Your own dim sum. You don't have to go out and order. You can make it at home yourself, and that's how it is. And I thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate it. If you like the video, please like and comment, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Until then, bon appetit. Bye bye.